Will,
Mm-hmm.
as someone who has had a big wedding, I did not. I got married at a courthouse.
Yeah, that's true. I did have a big wedding, didn't I?
You did. I mean, it wasn't like extravagant.
True.
But it was like a nice big planned wedding.
Yes.
You know? And it was beautiful. I was there, just for the listener to know.
Thank you.
If you, prior to the wedding, had seen the wedding DJ that you had scheduled to perform at your wedding, witnessed them smoking what you believe to be heroin out on the street, would you still let them perform at your wedding?
So you know what's funny about this question is...
Oh, no. Did this happen?
No.
Okay.
I'm actually thinking back now. And our DJ was... Well, the people who played music at our wedding was my brother-in-law.
Right.
And Jason.
Yep. My former roommate. And
if I...
future guest, not past, but we'll be on the pod one day.
One day. If I caught either of them smoking heroin, I would definitely be like concerned.
Yeah, like, okay, is everything okay? Because this is very out of character
for the both of you guys.
Jason's nearly straight edge even.
Yeah, I know. But no, I actually wouldn't let it stop me from having them perform. In fact, in the instance of what we were referencing in the movie, the DJ turns out to have like a pretty good fucking track that they're playing in the background.
That was
like,
the thing. The DJ was good.
Yeah,
like the original DJ.
Yes, was actually fucking
She
good.
was so good.
Yeah.
And then it's even more funny because the replacement they hire sucks.
Oh, I can't wait to talk about him because he reminds me of a certain somebody that I know.
Is it me?
It is you.
It was, yeah. I was like, yeah. This guy's a little mean, for sure.
Dude, he's like a very obnoxious version of you.
And he's just geeking out about really particular stuff that no one else cares about. And it's like, buddy, we have way more important things to worry about right now.
Do you use a Bluetel right now? Or whatever the fuck it was?
Yeah.
So stupid. But yeah, I don't think in fact, I think the heroin addiction would probably make their music better.
What I don't get is why did they think it was heroin? Like, what made them know it was heroin?
I have no idea.
Yeah, because I would have just assumed it was pot, you know?
I have no idea.
If
I
not
don't
a
know.
cigarette. But
well, I think she was like using a pipe with tinfoil, but I genuinely don't.
I guess I didn't look that closely because it's kind of, you're seeing it from across the street and stuff in the movie, but
I didn't either. It was Robert Pattinson's character. He
spots it and then says it, and then the camera does cut to her.
But it's very quick.
You don't. I guess it's supposed to be in question is the thing, you know. Well, from two guys that have no problem whatsoever telling you the worst thing that they've ever done. This is Debaser, a film podcast.
Yeah, okay.
I'm Jared, and together with my co-host Will, we explore both new and familiar movies to bring you details and discussion about them, all in an effort to debase the films and ourselves. Today's episode, two friendly couples reveal their deepest, darkest secrets to each other, and the resulting chaos nearly destroys their professional and personal lives. After the break, Will and I discuss the controversial Robert Pattinson and Zendaya wedding film, The Drama. Stay tuned.
We're inside a computer program.
Watch my mouth.
All right, kid, here's the deal.
Keep your head still.
Don't you know who I am?
15 minutes ago.
What the twas the same?
Me neither.
The water goes over a dam and under a bridge.
It's like people only do things.
I'm not even going to dignify that with a response.
Yeah, you're dignifying her.
It's really sad. What the twas the same?
Keep your head still.
Look at all the hunky boys.
Anyway.
This is Debaser.
Am I saying Zendaya right?
Zendaya.
God. Well,
yes,
we're here today.
We are here today. We're dearly beloved. We are gathered here.
Dearly
today.
beloved, we are gathered here today to celebrate this thing called life. Sorry, I've been in a real Prince kick
I was
lately.
about to say, like, holy shit, dude! You like immediately. That's what I knew what you were talking about. Goddamn.
I don't know why. Is it like was his birthday recently or something? Because like I feel like I've been hearing it on the radio a lot. I almost bought a Prince shirt the other day.
Oh,
someone sent me my sister-in-law sent me a picture of like Prince roller skating in like a Batman outfit. I was like, hell fucking yeah. I miss this dude every day. Anyway.
Can't relate.
We're to Prince? To liking Prince?
Can't relate.
Okay, well.
Some of his music's good.
It is Pride Month, so please respect the icons.
Shit.
Okay.
We're 2 days in. Fucked up.
We're here today to discuss The Drama.
We are.
This movie, so The Drama is, it was in theaters 2 months ago.
Yes.
And it is currently on VOD right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like streaming for free anywhere, like on Netflix or Amazon.
Nope.
But if you pay someone like Amazon or Google or Apple, $19.99, you can own it digitally, or you can rent it for probably like $12 or something.
Yeah.
Do not think there's a Blu-ray yet, but I'm sure it's
doubt it.
coming very soon.
Yeah.
It's A24. They'll put one out,
Mhm.
and it'll be overpriced. But it was released April 3rd, 2026. And the film stars, as if you didn't know, Zendaya, Robert Pattinson. I'm going to say it every which way.
That's fine.
Zendaya is Michi. Robert Pattinson is Charlie. Alana Haim.
Wait. No. Zendaya is...
Michi.
no, she's Emma.
No, Michi.
No, she's not.
You do not know.
Slap that. Slap that right now.
You do
Slap
not know
that
what
right
I'm
now.
quoting. I'm not being serious.
Oh, okay.
It's from a viral video of a man who is now canceled, apparently. He's apparently did some bad things.
Okay.
Anyway, it was a joke on what was that movie?
I don't know, but
It was some bad animated movie.
uh-huh.
And they were like going so hard on the marketing about all these famous people playing different characters.
Uh-huh.
And the guy wrote a song about how Zendaya is Michi.
But she's not.
I know. Not in this movie, no.
No. Okay.
But Zendaya was Michi.
What the fuck is that?
You motherfucker.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't do film Twitter or wherever the fuck you go.
That wasn't even it.
I don't know, dude. I don't know what the fuck you
It's
referencing.
52 seconds long. So
Oh my
You're in
god. We're gonna get copyright claim for this. Oh.
And LeBron James is Gwangi. Danny DeVito is Dorgo. Ooh, communist don't keep.
I don't know what the fuck
And
that is.
Zendaya is Michi.
Smallfoot.
Gina Rodriguez is Coca.
You missed this? You never saw this.
Is Michi.
I've never seen this.
Ooh, is Michi.
7 years ago.
I've never seen 7 years ago, 2019.
Zendaya is Michi. This, you couldn't go anywhere. This was all people would say. It was so annoying. It got into Courtney and I's brains, and we were saying it all the time.
Crying.
Dude, that's why I was quoting it. It was so good. This was like the shit. We still talk about it. It was so funny. This guy's apparently canceled.
It's
So
canceled now.
apologies for like bringing that back up.
Oh,
I think he did. He had like some partners come forward or something. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Right on.
Anyway, Zendaya is Michi. I might not be able to keep that in there. We'll find out. Watch him copyright strike me or something.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
That was funny.
Mamadou Athie and Haley Gates round out the cast. And the film is written and directed by Kristoffer Borgli.
Hell yeah. What a fucking last name. I saw that shit pop up in the credits, like right at the start, and I was like,
Yeah.
Borgli. I love this.
Pin in that.
Okay.
More on him later.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Maybe before or after the we'll see.
Do you have any trivia?
There is no interesting trivia as a press time.
Oh, really?
That I
'Cause
could find.
I thought that you were going to put in there that Ari Aster produced it.
Literally the next thing I was going to say.
Oh.
It was produced by Lars Knudsen, Tyler Campolone, and Ari Aster. Ari's production company Square Peg produced the film, and it is distributed by A24.
That's where it
That
is.
was
Square Peg.
the next words coming out of my mouth.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's not trivia, though. That's just part of the production
I
details.
just didn't. Thought you were going to test if I was paying attention.
No. Oh, yeah. Where his name pops up in the opening
Yes.
and the end.
And I go, oh,
Well, Square Peg is his production company.
I forget this.
Yeah.
This is the second time.
Well,
you
they
told
haven't
me.
produced a ton of movies.
No,
But,
they did Begonia in this.
oh, yeah. I forgot about Begonia.
That's why I
yeah.
was paying attention.
But, what was I going to say?
I don't know.
I don't remember. Anyway, the premise of the drama is a happily engaged couple is put to the test when an unexpected turn sends their wedding week off the rails. Are you still laughing at Zendaya's Michi? God damn it. At least now you know why I said it instead of trying to fight me on
Because
air.
there's a girl in the movie named Misha, and
That's right.
I thought that's what you were.
Zendaya sleeps with Misha.
That's what you were referencing. I was like, "What? How did you get that wrong?"
And
Are you,
Charlie
like,
fucks Misha.
did you use AI?
Danny DeVito is Go-Go. And Zendaya is Michi.
Please stop.
The film had a budget of $28 million.
Okay.
And it grossed.
I was about to say 12. So I was getting close.
You think it
the
budget
drama?
of 12?
I think the drama earned, let's say, 50 mil.
No.
126.
126.
Hey, let's go.
Had quite a bit of buzz around it.
Yeah, I
you know?
heard.
I think it dropped off really fast though, because I feel like I didn't hear anybody talk about it like 2 weeks after it came out.
Okay.
Was the problem. But it's a hot summer. There's been a lot of big movies this year.
There has, dude. I've seen a lot of movies.
Star Wars can't even compete with fucking YouTubers and TikTokers making movies right now.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy.
The drama does have a 77% of Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay.
And in his review of the drama for Salon.com, critic Coleman Spilday gave the film a positive review, writing, "Drama is not a tidy film from any angle. Its themes are extreme and uncomfortable. Its director's past actions are more than questionable. But if audiences are willing to keep an open mind and engage with it, it will reward on a massive scale."
Did I hear that correctly? The director's past actions are
questionable and controversial. Yeah, pin in that.
Right.
That's what we're going to circle back on later.
Oh boy,
because you don't know anything about this.
I don't.
Okay,
do not. All I know is that his last name is silly.
Well, he's Norwegian. It's not
Borgli.
silly. It's Norwegian. It's Eastern European. Please.
Borgli. I'm pretty sure Danny DeVito played Borgli.
Danny DeVito is Borgli. Conversely, critic Dana Stevens of Slate panned the film, writing, "There's something not just undercooked but insulting about how little attention the drama pays to the inner life of Emma, ostensibly the movie's co-lead and the character whose adolescent breakdown serves as the plot's convenient catalyst." I like this movie.
Yeah.
And I still wholeheartedly agree with Dana's
I hadn't considered that until right now.
Really? Oh, well, yeah. Much to talk about then.
Yeah.
Much to talk about. Over on Letterboxd, user Hailey, or Haley maybe, just spelled interestingly,
in a weird way, yeah,
gave the film 3 stars, writing, "Is this the next question after, would you still love me if I was a worm?"
That's a good one.
Okay.
Yes.
For anyone listening that has not seen this movie yet, we're going to spoil the movie, obviously. We do that every time. But something you should know is the real premise of this movie is a spoiler in itself.
Yes.
And if you're like me, you spoiled yourself intentionally very early when this movie wasn't even out yet because you were hearing rumblings about it and had to know.
You told me.
And then I went on to tell a couple more people.
You told me the premise of this movie.
You and your wife, yes.
And then I fucking forgot it. And then when we were watching this and it happened, I was like, oh my God.
I heard about this.
This is the movie Jared was telling me about. Yeah. Like fucking six or 7 months ago.
Yeah. So spoilers abound, obviously. But oh boy.
I was shocked.
Let's get right into it. Let's fly through it. Okay. The film opens with a mousy Robert Pattinson trying to hide how beautiful that man is by rubbing all his hair in his face and putting glasses on.
Yeah.
They've been doing that in a lot of movies lately.
They've been trying and failing.
He plays Charlie and he enters a high-end coffee shop. I can't get over how obnoxiously wealthy they appear to be, but they have very mundane jobs.
I was wondering the exact same.
They have such a nice fucking apartment. They live in like a very nice part of New York.
And he works at a museum.
But he works at a museum and she works at a library?
No, I think that it's more than just a library.
It doesn't seem that high paying of a job though either, or high status of a job. But they have such nice stuff. They have a very expensive wedding they're putting together. Anyway, he's at a high-end coffee shop.
Anyway.
And he spies Zendaya is Michi, who plays Emmy.
Emma.
Mimi. Emmy, Michi, Mimi.
You were fusing the two together.
Zendaya is Emma in the drama. Reading a book by a window.
Michi and Smallfoot.
Just throw this episode away. We're done. We're toasted, dude.
Oh my God. Anyways.
I was a couple episodes ago, I was editing it and you like accused me of like, did you get any sleep last night? Because you're like zooted. And I was I actually got a lot of sleep. I feel like I'm at the top of my game right now. And I was like laughing so hard editing that.
I bet.
Anyway, Charlie sees Emma reading a book by the window and Googles the book so that he can look up what it's about, and then awkwardly approaches her and starts talking about the book as if he's read it. And Emma ignores him and he walks away. He gets up and tries again, and then Emma notices him and explains that she hasn't heard a word he said because she's deaf in the ear that he is talking into. And she's wearing headphones in the other ear.
Her right ear.
So eventually they chat and go on a date and start having a deep discussion about said book. The book is fictional, by the way. But it's like the director teasing the next movie he's going to write. That's like the one piece of trivia I have for you.
Is he?
I didn't think it was that
Is
good.
he going to write it?
Or write and direct, yeah.
Put a pin in that?
No, I don't actually have more on that. I just saw that in the trivia and was like, okay, dude, just jerk off motion. Anyway, they're having a deep discussion about the book and she's asking him like questions about what he
What
felt
he thought
about
about
it.
the ending,
And
he's being
finally
super fucking vague.
has to break down and be like, I didn't actually read it. I
I'm-
was just trying to impress you.
Yeah, I'm a performative male, and that's exactly what I was doing.
I do like that bit about it.
Yeah. And you find out all of this is like him recounting different
Right.
things because he's trying to write. his
Yeah, we
speech
cut to
for the
Charlie talking to his friend Mike, who is like recounting all these. They're like meet cute and everything because he's writing their. Is it your nuptials? Is that what that is?
He's writing his wedding speech.
Just
At
the wedding
at the
speech?
very end. Yes.
Or the nuptials just the name for like the entire ceremony?
Dude, I don't know.
I was like trying to think like what does nuptials actually
I have
mean?
no idea.
Yeah, okay. Not the guy who probably actually had them and then
Yeah,
doesn't know.
I have no idea. I don't know terminology. I just did the thing. I showed up. I said the words. I did the thing.
I
got married.
remember you did the ceremony in front of like a pane of the aquarium,
Yeah, big
with, like,
ass
bunch of fish and shit. It was so
yeah, the
cool.
Sharks.
And then Nathan gave you a portrait of you as Master Chief.
I still have
was
it.
So cool.
Still have it. Yeah, it's in
And
my garage.
he unveiled it like
Mhm.
during like when it was like his time to give the speech.
Yeah.
And like it was so cool.
I'd never seen it.
Oh, it was like totally new to you too.
Yeah.
Aw.
So, I mean, there's a story. Do you want me to do the story real quick?
Sure, if you want to.
So he was doing he was attending an art class in St. Augustine.
Yeah, we
at
should say
Flagler.
Nate is artist of some renown.
Yeah, he's quite good at what he does. But anyways, he had a project that he had to do where he had to take a classic painting and make
Mhm.
it modern.
Oh.
And so he had a painting that was like a soldier in armor, a man in armor, something like
Yeah.
that, from the 1500s.
Okay.
And he put me in this Spartan armor that he had purchased when he was very young, and had me stand in the same pose. And he took a
Oh.
bunch of photos of me, and he was like, "All right, cool. Well, I'm going to do this thing, whatever. Maybe I'll show it to you, whatever." I was like, "All right, cool, whatever."
Yeah.
I said whatever a bunch. Anyways,
And then you like forgot about it.
I forgot about it,
Yeah.
and then he gives me this fucking oil painting of me in Spartan armor,
Yeah.
fuck it, in the same pose, and it's the cool, one of the coolest things I've got.
Yeah.
And it's in my garage, and it's cool as shit.
I gotta say, he once approached me about doing a portrait of me,
Mhm.
and I turned him down because I was too self-conscious.
Mhm.
And I was like, I was very like unhappy with how I looked at the time.
Yeah.
It wasn't even that long ago, actually.
Right.
I think it was like maybe 10 years ago or less. And I just remember like being like flattered, but turning him down. And like, dude, I regret that so hard now.
I went and did face modeling for their class for a couple of months just to make extra income. And he was like, you get more if you were naked. I'm like, yeah, I know.
bet. Yeah.
I know you want to see my hog, buddy, but that's not happening.
That's all I can think of is that SNL sketch with Will Ferrell is like the guy that comes in and does that. And he just like enjoys it a little too much.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the
Oh
drama.
my guys, yeah, I'm so sorry.
So meanwhile, Emma is also discussing her history with Charlie with two of her friends, explaining a date where they attempted to sneak into a museum and it ended up setting off the alarm, and how Emma had a panic attack at work the first time she realized things with Charlie were getting serious and that she had major feelings for him.
And you get a small tidbit of her being like, well, I didn't have anybody in high school because I was ugly.
Right. She explains that she didn't have many relationships and wasn't pretty growing up. She says she was ugly.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to type that because it felt rude.
It's what she says in the movie.
And so she didn't think it was unusual for her to be in love for the first time at 30, although technically 28 because they've been dating for 2 years. And her friend Rachel is really negging her about this.
Yeah.
More on Rachel in a
Later.
moment. Rachel played by Alana Haim, to be clear.
Yes.
So Charlie and Emma are enjoying practicing a choreographed dance for their wedding, but find their instructor is frustrated with them, much to their surprise.
Yeah. It was a very fucking intense scene, and it cut like immediately.
The movie does this repeatedly. I'm glad you said
I know.
that.
I love it.
It has like a recurring
Frenetic.
motif that it always cuts a scene like a few minutes too soon.
Yes.
And it like, and I think Ari Aster does this too, but for horror shock.
That's what I was thinking.
But the movie does it. I wonder if it was like a note by Ari during editing.
It had
too,
to have
even.
been.
But this movie does it a lot, and it makes the tension so much more tense because you're cutting out of a tense moment into the next scene where they're discussing like, that was fucked up, wasn't it? That was pretty crazy. I didn't think that was warranted.
I liked the fast cuts.
It's really
Something I
good.
really enjoyed about
The
this
movie just flies too at a really good
I know.
pace.
And it's a 2-hour long movie.
Is it?
It's
my god!
It's an hour 47.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
hour
closer
51.
to an hour and a half. Yeah.
Hour 51.
Okay. Oh, that's that. Okay, that's basically 2. Yeah.
No.
But yeah, so on their way home from the dance practice, they see what they believe is their wedding DJ smoking heroin on the street, and they discuss what to do about her with their friends and fellow couple Mike and Rachel while tasting wine and dishes from the catering company for their wedding. The caterers, incidentally, are shown being very annoyed with the couple's indecision
We're
and
not
wine
a bar,
drinking.
open bar service.
We're not a bar.
Yeah, I liked that. That was good.
I like how, it's a running theme in the movie that like all the people that are working on the wedding for them are annoyed with them.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
like, this couple is so obnoxious and can't make up their fucking mind.
Yes.
I'm so glad I don't know what that's like because again, your wedding wasn't huge, but like it was a big to do. Yeah. Was it a huge pain in the ass?
No.
Oh, really?
It was really easy.
I'm so happy for you.
No, yeah.
Because I have heard so many horror stories.
No, it was excellent. Yeah. I mean, not to like.
I'm glad that wasn't your experience then.
The venue and the catering were all done by the aquarium.
Oh, okay. So it was all like a one-stop shop through them.
Yeah. The hardest thing was going and getting Jason's piano.
Yeah. Yeah. That was an ordeal.
And then delivering it back.
Yeah.
So that was it.
That was an ordeal.
Yeah. I know.
But yeah, I'm glad that was your experience because I've had so many conversations with people where they're like telling us how difficult and expensive everything was.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was expensive.
Yeah, but at least for you, it was like you just pay the money and it happens.
Yes.
And it's not like you're just like negotiating and like trying to figure things out and like having multiple meetings with all these people and stuff.
No.
Thank God.
And we got to go into the aquarium for free for the time in between when we were planning it and before we got married.
Nice.
We could just like, oh, we're here to see the whomever.
Yeah.
You know, this, that, and the other. So we just walked in.
And you're just writing them so much money too. They're like, yeah, come on.
Yeah,
in.
who cares? Yeah. That shit, it was pretty rad.
Nice. I do remember too, after the ceremony, we got to like roam around and see all the stuff. And it was so cool. It was like the first time I'd been there since I was a kid. So I really got to see a lot.
I didn't get to do that. But
well, yeah, you were busy as hell, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yes.
So during the course of the wine tasting, quote unquote, they're getting a bit tipsy. Mm-hmm. And Rachel brings up that she and Mike revealed to each other the worst things they've ever done.
Can we stop for just 1 minute?
Yeah.
The impetus of them bringing that conversation up was because of the discussion around the DJ and what to do about her. And something that is said by Emma gives you a clue into how she is perceived as being a very empathetic person by Charlie. And
that's a good point. Yeah.
We maybe shouldn't do anything because we probably
maybe that's her on a bad day or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know, not knowing the premise of this movie going in, I was like, oh, that's really sweet. You know, that's a
there's 100%. There are so many little things you can pick up on that give me more respect for the script on my second viewing than on the first.
Right.
I will say, because like the reviewer that I quoted earlier, I was so frustrated with how this movie seems to center on Charlie and not on Emma.
But they give you context.
But
clues.
it does. The movie is aware of like what's happening behind the scenes. It's not. It's intentional, I guess, that it's following Charlie more. But it's frustrating to me still.
It's his turmoil.
Right.
It's his turmoil over what is about to be said. But they could have never brought that up. They could have brought that up towards the very end of the movie, like right before the wedding. And you would have gotten all these context clues as to why Emma is tries to be a good person.
Yeah.
And it's because of her worst day, which is right now.
I'm so glad you brought that up. That's such a good point.
I was fucking paying attention in this movie.
This is a movie that when I saw it, I'm like, we should cover this because I could talk about this movie forever.
Yeah.
Like I want everyone to watch this movie just to think about it.
Yeah.
Because like I have issues with it.
Sure.
But it's very well written.
Yeah, it is. It's
very intriguing. Like it's such a good thought experiment too. It's funny as hell.
Oh,
I'm just reviewing the movie right here in the middle of the plot synopsis. But like
the editing's great. It's shot really well. Like, yeah, I quite enjoyed this film. But anyways, continue.
Well, anyway, so Rachel, if you haven't picked up by now, Rachel fucking sucks. Everybody hates
Rachel's the worst.
Rachel. I remember before I even saw the movie, everyone on social media was like, fuck Rachel. She is the devil. She is the biggest villain in this movie. And like, you cannot undersell, like, the movie doesn't make it a point to show her as being the villain, but
you can just catch
you can pick up on it that like, oh, she's so fucking awful.
And she's up her own ass.
She's just so mean from the beginning.
Yeah.
And like everything she does and says is so like, this is a toxic ass person. Anyway, I shouldn't bitch about her too much.
Yeah.
But it's clearly intentional too.
Yes.
Anyway, Mike reluctantly agrees to reveal his admission to the group, as long as the rest of the group also reveals their worst deed. So to go around the room, Mike explains that he once used an ex-girlfriend as a human shield while they were being attacked by a dog.
Which is pretty funny.
And he's clearly upset about it, too.
Yeah.
He hates that it happened.
Yeah, because he's supposed to be a big, strong man. He's a little coward.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, that also comes off in his attitude. Like, you can
By
see
having
he's
a
like a very soft guy.
Huge fucking bitch of a wife
or-
who he never
I mean,
stands up to.
Sure, there's that too. Yeah, for
No,
sure.
I think that's part of like the dynamic too.
Yeah. But I was gonna say is like he's a very meek and soft-spoken person, and like
Who has a bully of a wife. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, continue.
I know this couple.
I'm sure. Clearly, you do. God, it's not me, is it?
No. God, no.
I know. I'm just fucking around.
Rachel reveals that as a teenager, she was exploring an abandoned RV in the woods with a mentally challenged neighbor kid and locked him in a closet. The police eventually find the child the next day after a search, and Rachel was never questioned about it.
Which is wild.
Uh-huh. And she thinks it's funny.
She thinks it's very funny.
Charlie
And not a
cannot...
problem.
Yeah. I know, that is like the biggest tip-off in the whole movie.
Mhm.
That, like, that's the worst...
Well,
let's get to it.
keep
Hang
going,
on.
keep going,
I'll
keep
pin in
going,
that,
keep
pin
going,
in it.
yeah.
I can't keep...
I know. Keep going.
Charlie cannot think of the worst deed at first, but then states that he once cyberbullied a classmate so much in school when he was like 14 that the kid ended up moving away.
Yeah, which is also
Although,
pretty fucked.
When they ask him, they're like, do you know it's because of you? And he's like, well, it could have been a coincidence, but he's like, I felt like it was because of me because he cried.
He cried, yeah.
Going last, Emma says that she almost committed a mass shooting at her school.
Mm-hmm.
She further explains that she was a frustrated 15-year-old and planned to shoot up her high school, going as far as to take her father's rifle to school. She also reveals that she is deaf in one ear because she fired the rifle too close to her.
Mm-hmm.
The group is stunned silent. And listener, this is the big spoiler of this movie.
This is
but it
the
does happen
premise.
within the first like 30 minutes.
In fact, Jared, it happens at our well, hold on. The movie
Minutes?
is minutes because it was an hour
you
and
clock
17
it?
minutes left. Yeah, because we had difficulties watching last night.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. But yeah, and it was an hour and 17 minutes left in the film, so it's 23 minutes in.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the group is stunned silent, and Charlie is laughing in disbelief, while Rachel is infuriated.
She's pissed.
She states that her cousin is in a wheelchair because of a mass shooting, and Rachel begins berating Emma further, and then starts to storm out before Mike and Charlie are trying to calm the tension, and the scene ends with Emma violently puking.
Yeah. So good.
And not for the first
There's
time
a bunch
either.
of people fucking violently puking.
Or not for the
So,
last time, I mean.
Yeah.
She proceeds to do it like, what, 2-3 more times?
2 more times, and then Charlie does it once.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
But yeah, like she gets so fucking mad and offended over her cousin.
She gets so indignant over something
that didn't
Emma
happen.
almost
Yeah,
did.
She didn't lock a kid in
I know.
a
That's
challenged
the
kid in a
thing. Rachel
fucking closet.
actually did the thing.
Yeah. The police were involved.
Yes.
Yes.
It's so fucking annoying.
I know.
Because I remember my wife and I turned to each other and it's like, Rachel actually did the thing.
Yeah.
Emma did not follow through.
No. But that, like, her coming to that point and not doing it,
yeah,
helped her be more empathetic to other people.
Well, you're jumping ahead.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Because I think this is the thing I'm fascinated with.
Okay, let's hear it. What do you
and like Charlie seems to gloss over it. It's so weird. He makes up a story even and like goes around the actual thing.
What do you mean?
We'll get to it.
Okay.
So Charlie and Emma go home, and amidst the awkward tension of the reveal, Charlie insists that he doesn't want to talk about it and simply wants to go to bed. And that night, Charlie dreams of their wedding ending in a mass shooting incident.
Yeah.
With like all of the wedding attendees having been shot all over.
And running away.
I really do like all of the like
Zendaya with a gun.
Fantasy, well that too, but all of like the fantasy scenes. Because even when they're like arguing or they're just sitting in like tense silence, you'll see like flashes of what the other is imagining would happen or what they want to happen or what they are worried is going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, oh, here's like, what's the worst thing they could yell at me right now?
Mhm.
Or couldn't we just be laughing and tickling each other right now? And like, that'll just happen while they're just sitting there looking at each other awkwardly. You know?
It's very good. I quite like
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Emma awakens to find Charlie is gone and imagines him meeting Mike and planning how to cancel the wedding and escape from her. Mike even offers to beat her up and call the police.
Yes, which is very uncharacteristic of Mike because Mike wouldn't hurt anybody.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing. When you realize it's her
it's
not
her anxiety.
fantasy, but like fear. Yeah, exactly.
She suffers from anxiety. It's clear.
Her fantasy of this is interrupted as Charlie walks in the door with coffee for both of them. And, there's just a lot of good scenes like that where it's just like, oh, you realize like, oh, this isn't actually happening. This is their anxiety telling them this is what could be happening. So they discuss what happened the night before, and Emma explains that she regrets it and wants to move past it. But Charlie persists, and eventually Emma pukes again. After they clean up later oh, go ahead.
Bleh.
Oh, yeah. After they clean up, Emma is explaining that she was like an awkward and bullied teenager. She didn't have any friends, and the scene is switching back and forth between modern day Emma and 15-year-old Emma, who is wielding a rifle. And Emma is then interrupted by an alarm on her phone, signaling that they are due to meet the wedding photographer. And we immediately cut to the photographer amid bright and loud flashes, shouting, "First we'll shoot your mom, then we'll shoot your dad, and then we'll shoot you, and then we'll shoot
you guys together."
And you can just, Charlie and Emma are just like squirming. And then
she keeps being like, "Guys, I need you to smile."
Well, so the photographer decides to take a few practice photos because she's like, "Am I sensing some, are you guys nervous?
Yeah.
Let's break this." And so she starts trying to take photos of them, and they just cannot give off good chemistry.
No,
and it's mostly Charlie, to be clear.
He doesn't eventually smile after looking at her assistant or something like that.
Yes, he starts fantasizing about the assistant. That's what gets him to finally warm up.
Which is foreshadowing.
The actor that plays the photographer here, doing an amazing job. I had to second. I'm like, maybe this lady is an actual photographer because like she just reminds me of like every professional photographer I've worked with.
Yeah,
where she's like so good and quick, and is able to like just like lightly tease you to get you to like kind of smile and lighten up. She does such a good job at it. I really like bought this. It felt so authentic and like reminded me of like the last photo shoot I did. Basically, it was just, oh wow, this is exactly how I remember photographers being.
Right.
But it's so fucking awkward, dude. I was just squirming so bad watching them squirm.
A lot of awkward moments.
This movie is incredibly awkward. Like if you're like desperately afraid of secondhand embarrassment, you cannot watch this movie.
No.
So clearly still struggling with the revelation, Charlie asks Emma what stopped her from committing the shooting. And Emma explains that there was a shooting at a local mall one day, and one of her classmates was killed. She was so affected by how it impacted her classmates, and at a school function that occurred because of the student's death, she had an emotional moment with one of her bullies. She just starts, they're like walking around in circles.
Yeah.
And she just starts crying, and like one of her bullies like embraces her.
The teacher tells them to stop and look at the other person across from them and to imagine like them and their daily lives and all this stuff, like connect with them on a human level. And that's what
it's one of those like something traumatic happened at or near a school. And so like grief counselors come in and try to like do these activities with the kids, something that is unfortunately all too common now.
Yeah.
But it shows that like it worked on her, and like it did essentially do its job of like preventing another mass shooting, which I think is so fascinating.
Yeah,
because like this movie touches on like a taboo, and like got in trouble. Like there were people saying that like this movie shouldn't have been about this or shouldn't have been a comedy. Yeah, there was like a dad from one of the many Florida schools that had the school shooting.
Parkland.
Maybe it was a Parkland parent that came out and was like, please don't make movies about this kind of thing. But it's like, we kind of have to deal with this as a culture, And I think ultimately where this movie lands, like, it's not the main focus of the movie.
It's not.
But it's so fascinating, and I think it is really important. And it's like, it's just a facet of everyday life at this point, too.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's the whole reason why I like fucking we need to talk about Kevin and shit.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I remember... Okay, I think if it's the guy I'm thinking of, the guy that wrote that book, though, sucks.
Oh, does he?
But like, it is a really important...
I was going to say the director.
Well, the director does not of that movie.
Yeah.
Right. Lynn Ramsey rules.
Yes.
But, and so I've never read the book, to be fair. I only know the movie version of it. But yeah, it's one of those things. I think it's important to deal with it, and not to ignore it or not to cover it at all.
Yeah.
And I don't think the movie handles it in a way that is unimportant or unserious.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I think it gives it the gravitas that it should.
Well, it's the catalyst for every bad thing that happens in the film. You know,
Right,
like it's such a serious topic.
Everyone is so affected by the idea of it.
Yeah.
And it like ruins people's lives, basically, you know? And so I think it gives it, it's appropriately handled anyway.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't think it was that part of her doing the school shooting or thinking about it wasn't a funny thing. It's just the comedy of errors that happens because of it is the funny thing.
Well, and then even Charlie has like a big moment where he starts talking about how surely there are people all around us, you know, that have
thought about it
or almost gone through with it and then didn't, you know, and he's like, what do we do in a society of these people, you know, like, should we accept them kind of thing, you know, is what he gets at. And because he's trying to rationalize it and accept it because he wants to still love Emma.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good movie.
It is a good movie. I would agree with you.
Anyway, to finish where we're at here, because this is really important. So another student approaches Emma while she's 15 in high school and like going through the trauma of that school, the mall shooting by her school. Another student approaches her and recruits her to join an anti-gun violence group. Emma makes friends in the group easily and finds passion in protesting gun violence.
She even becomes the face of it.
Right. She becomes like the leader. They like elect her the leader.
Yeah.
And she like wasn't really all for it, but everyone wants her to be. And so she kind of takes charge. And then we get like a very fast montage of her like leading all these protest movements.
Yeah.
And like we hear later that she was really good at it. And her dad really appreciated that about her. Thought it was very cool. Anyway, so Emma, we see her like tossing all her plans for the shooting. And she like zips up the gun in a bag and throws it in a lake and gets rid of it. Back in modern day, Emma begs Charlie to forget about it because she doesn't want it to ruin their wedding and their love for each other. And Charlie embraces her and reassures her. Later, Charlie is bothered by a coffee mug in the kitchen that features a gun and tosses it away.
It says, coffee or I'll shoot you.
Emma later approaches him with a wedding question while still brandishing a kitchen knife that she was using to cut fruit. And it scares Charlie.
Yeah, it freaks him out a little bit.
And she goes, what, do you think I was going to cut you?
So silly.
Charlie later tries to rationalize that Emma was traumatized by the death of a neighbor when she was a child, but Emma states that she barely knew her and didn't see it happen.
Yeah.
Emma is later put in the spot at work as Rachel has stopped communicating with her boss after being put on a project by Emma. And Emma awkwardly states that Rachel is bad at time management and may not end up responding, realizing that Rachel is avoiding her because of the revelation. Charlie and Emma later attempt to be intimate, but Charlie is unable to perform. And Emma attempts to roleplay, meeting him for the first time, but Charlie is unwilling, and they begin fighting, as Rachel calls to state that she isn't coming to the wedding and that she was fired from the project because of Emma.
Yeah.
So the next day, Charlie meets with Rachel and Mike to try to clear the air with them. And he sits down and he's like, you know, it feels like you're really trying to send a message by calling us in the middle of the night to say that you're not coming to the wedding. And she's like, it was barely past 10.
Yeah, it was past.
And Emma got me fired. What am I supposed to do? She's such a fucking bitch.
I know. Well, the next part is also like very.
It gets worse. It gets worse from there. Yeah. Charlie goes on to try to generate sympathy for Emma with Mike and Rachel.
Yeah, he
makes up a story that Emma was affected by a friend's death.
The same friend that, you know, he was like
the one that died in the car crash.
Yeah, he was trying to make it traumatic. And she's like, well, I didn't really know that person. So he just redoes the whole memory, but in a way that like bothered her.
The scene kills me because like, why doesn't he just tell the real story about how there was another shooting? She saw how it impacted everybody and like realized it would have been fucked up if she did it and then decided not to do it and then became an advocate like against gun violence.
Because I think that he knows
because it's not connecting in his head, right? Like he's just not.
The way that I see it is, I would assume that he would assume that Rachel wouldn't care at all and would consider her a hypocrite, which she does.
Well, that's true.
Later on, he's right.
Yeah,
he's like vindicated in that.
Nothing
moment.
would have
nothing
convinced her at this point. She's dedicated to Emma as a villain. Yeah,
yeah.
Well, anyway, Rachel resists the story anyway and pushes back.
Yeah,
and Charlie goes to leave and runs into. Rachel's
well, because he knows that the cousin's coming because she's like, I need to get her blessing first,
right? Like to come to our wedding.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I don't want to betray her.
Yeah, And then he's like, hey,
this is
so
the
like,
cousin that is in a wheelchair because she was shot or something. Yeah.
And he runs into her. He's like, hey, like, so how close are you guys? You know,
Well, she's family.
She's family. Okay. But
Doesn't get a clear answer, but then gets way too aggressive with her.
Yeah.
It's so fucking bad. Oh God. This is truly where Charlie starts deteriorating.
Yeah. He's undone at this point in time. Well, he's not at this point in time. It gets worse, but yeah.
Yeah. It only goes worse from here, but this is when you're really being like, oh, he's really coming apart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's like crying. He's having like crying fits and shit.
Well,
like,
okay, yeah, I think the crying starts a little later because then he's at work.
Is it before work? Right? No, is this not
with
before work?
the cousin in the wheelchair? Yeah.
Yeah. Does he not have a crying fit before this work?
No. Because I just watched it like an hour ago. So he's at work and he's in the lunchroom.
Yeah.
And is it Misha?
Misha.
One of his
Tell me
coworkers
Misha.
is sitting across from him, and he strikes up a conversation with her, and he's like, "What's the worst thing you've ever done?" And she's like, "Well,
I cheated.
I cheated on my partner a couple years ago."
And she details
and
it.
Got really messy, yeah. And then he's like, "Okay, what would you do if your current boyfriend, you found out that he
planned to do a school shooting,
but then didn't do it?" Yeah. And she's like, "Well, I'd call the police." And he's like,
yeah, which is
fucking
such
why?
extreme.
I know. What do you say? Like, 15 years ago, they planned to shoot their school up.
Yeah.
What are you going to do about it?
They didn't do it.
I mean, honestly, the police would arrest you now and then
probably
try to think of something to charge you with, you know?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah. Like, how dare you post about Charlie Kirk? We're going to put you in jail for a week. But yeah, he is just flabbergasted that she's like, yeah, I would call the police. He's obviously not the person I thought he was. And also, you've seen my boyfriend. He could kill me in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Just such a crazy line. Like, I am, there's really no, like, Charlie doesn't dwell on that at all. But it is a crazy line. And we do later see the boyfriend.
Yeah.
He's a big dude.
He's a big dude.
Like, I kind of see where she's coming from.
Yeah.
That's like a really scary thing to like think about, you know, like, and from her point of view, especially, like, that's why I'm like,
well, she likes guys that are bad for her anyways.
Well,
based on
she does admit that
the
too.
Story, yeah.
Yeah. We find out that she's kind of into toxic dudes.
Yeah.
And that is why her and Charlie almost fuck a little later too. It's a different scene, but it's a little later. He starts breaking down
and crying and hugging her
and starts ripping her sweater off.
Well, no, then they start making out and shit, and then he stops, and then he like rips her fucking shirt open, and they start making out more, and then he turns her around, and the face that she has too when it happens is just like, yeah, this is happening, sort of thing, and then he stops himself, and he's like, what the fuck am I
think it's
doing?
right when he's about to pull himself out of his pants, and he's like, he just stops and starts crying. He's like, I'm so sorry, I can't.
What the fuck's going on? Yeah.
This poor guy.
No, I don't know about poor guy.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So Charlie and Misha like almost fuck, like I said, but Charlie stops himself. They agree not to tell their partners about it. And then Charlie and Emma later meet with Pauline, the DJ.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. They run to the DJ.
They ask her about the heroin incident, and she denies it, but they still end up firing her. And
she's like, your wife's a bitch.
She's playing really good music though, like you were saying earlier.
The
like,
music was actually legit.
I know, and it's like, damn, they should have just like
they should have kept it. Well, I think
why would it affect your wedding if she smoked heroin?
I think the reason why they went through with it is by this point Emma is feeling so dejected about herself.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That she's taking it out on
trying to externalize it some way, and,
because originally she was
that's true because she wasn't on the side of getting rid of her at first.
She was the only one being empathetic, and now it has turned, and it's probably because of how she feels about herself.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Yeah,
we skip to the wedding reception now, and Rachel gives a really shitty passive aggressive speech because she fucking sucks. I don't remember any of it because I was just squirming and trying to look away the whole time.
She did it after the dad, Emma's dad, gave his speech.
A very heartfelt one, too.
Yes, and he talks about how like she became an anti-gun activist and all this other stuff.
I think, doesn't Rachel make a fucking shitty ass... Yeah, that's right. That's what she does, yeah.
Because she didn't know that part. And she's like, are you fucking... like, you know,
bitch.
And then, her speech was very scathing and shitty. And then they... like, you can see she's been talking to other people about whatever, and like the mood of the wedding is starting to slowly sour and over.
I know you can tell people are picking up on it. Emma is at this point on the verge of a panic attack, goes into the bathroom and overhears somebody, we later learn it's Misha, talking about how she overheard someone planning a school shooting.
Yeah.
And she just immediately was like, oh, fuck. People know about it now. She assumes that Rachel is telling people, though.
Right. Yes.
And she like comes out and like accuses Misha, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, no, she asks Misha what they were talking about. And also, like,
Right.
Misha is being really weird around her, obviously, because Charlie made out with her. But she does not. Obviously, Emma doesn't know that. So she's like, well, why is she being weird around me? Sort of thing. And so that's when she's like, Charlie, we need to talk.
That's right. She pulls Charlie aside and she's like, we got to talk to Misha about this.
Because someone's spreading rumors about me, clearly. And
Right.
You know,
and so Charlie goes and gets Misha.
No, Emma gets Misha.
Or Emma gets her, sorry.
Charlie
and
is
they go into
in the
this room alone, right?
Yes.
And she sees that it's Charlie and Emma and immediately was like, starts apologizing and saying,
Like,
we didn't do anything. I'm sorry.
He made out with me. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And Emma's like, what the
Fuck are you talking about? Yeah.
It all unravels
Mhm.
so fast. It's so fucking funny.
Yeah. She snitches immediately.
Oh my God. But like you can understand why she's like, that's why I'm being dragged in here. That's what's happening. You know, it's totally understandable. It's a comedy of errors. It's great.
Yeah. So they go back to the wedding reception, and
Yeah.
Mike is like, okay, it's time for the bride to say stuff about the groom, and she's like, does not get up. And they both kind of like shake their head a little bit and goes, actually, I mean, it's time for the groom to say something about the bride. And Charlie stands up, and he, you know, the whole movie he's been working on the speech and he's been editing it because, you know, his feelings for Emma are changing because of this thing that he's found.
They're so they've been evolving. They've been complicated.
But he wrote this long thing, and when he's finally on the spot to try and like discuss it, he hits the beats of what he wanted to discuss, but it's very vague and very jittery and uncertain and whatnot. And then he, you know, more or less like admits that he like made out with Misha to everybody there, you know,
in front of Misha's boyfriend.
In front of Misha's boyfriend. And it's like, and he pleads everybody to stop gossiping about her and how she's a great person and, you know, the love of his life and all this other stuff. And, you know, Dan, Misha's boyfriend, gets up and fucking beats the dog shit out of him. But we get it in pieces.
I was going to say, doesn't it cut away?
It cuts away and it's just him in the apartment, bloodied and all fucked up. And he's trying to
call Emma.
That's right. And he gets bits and pieces of him getting his ass kicked. And he can't find her. He got a text message from her dad saying that she, you know, went off, whatever. And then something that gets played early in the movie gets played again. So early in the movie, when they were doing the dance lessons, Emma plays this song to like clear the air.
I know. I don't know
the tension.
I don't know the song.
I don't either.
But it's like a recurring theme that it's like a song that she uses to kind of like
cut the
he
tension.
says to fuck with him, but really it's to kind of reset the mood for them too, you know? Yeah.
And so like at his lowest point, he turns on this song.
He plays it himself instead of her playing it for him.
Yeah, starts to attempt to dance, but he ends up throwing up too.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Well, and that's when he goes to Emma's favorite diner, which earlier in the movie, Emma mentioned like we should go there after the wedding.
Yeah.
And I think he kind of shot it down because he thought it was silly.
Yeah.
Right. But he goes there himself and like orders something and sits down. And then Emma walks in. And so Charlie is very disheveled looking. He's still wearing his tux, but he's all bloody and dirty and covered in rain. Emma walks into the diner in her wedding dress and everything, but also wearing like a big puffy jacket.
Yeah.
And she sits down, she orders and doesn't acknowledge him at first. And then she sits down across from him and introduces herself as if they're meeting for the first time.
Yeah. And it's really
doing
cute.
that role play again. And they smile and cut the credits.
Very cute.
Sorry. Cut that out. I was really frustrated with this ending, but then I thought more about it.
Let's hear it.
And so they shadow it early they foreshadow it earlier in the movie when they're like having Charlie's clearly fixated on the revelation and she wants to start over and he doesn't want to play along. And now at the end of the movie, he has not revealed anything, but just gone fucking crazy and has blown his life up with her. And she wants to start over with him and he's willing to meet her there finally.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate
that. Because he is not his worst day.
Yeah.
And she is not her worst day.
I think that's what the point she's trying to make. And also they're at the same level now. Like he knows something awful about her. She knows something awful about him now. Several things basically, you know,
but they still love each other.
But yeah. And they're still willing to, it's So all that is to say, I like the ending more now in retrospect.
Yeah.
But I found it very frustrating.
Mhm.
My knee-jerk reaction as the film ended was, why is so much this movie about Charlie? I find him, he is a buffoon intentionally.
Yeah.
The movie fixates on his downward spiral because of the revelation.
Mm-hmm.
And in reality, like, I want this movie to be about Emma.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know so much more about her. You know, this whole movie could just be what she went through between like 15 and 17 or whatever. Entirely. Right. But having said that, like, that's how you write a good screenplay, baby. You make something really interesting as the backdrop, you know, as the backstory. So like, I understand that as like a hang up I have to get over.
Right.
But it is also one of those things where like, okay, well, the main focal point for this movie is a cis man who I am not that interested in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to know more about the female character. And not only that, like a woman of color.
It's not that he's interesting. It's the predicament that he is in is interesting. The situation that he is in is interesting. The concept of the discussion is what's
Is it? Because I think he's being a fucking bitch.
He is being a bitch. No, but that's the thing. No. Let's get into it. So,
for sure. This is where we do it.
So look at you. You made a great comment about like how the fuck are they affording this really nice house with whatever jobs?
It's an apartment, but it's so fucking nice. Yeah.
And they're obviously in a nice part of New York. Clearly they're wealthy liberals and shit.
Yeah.
And what's like the one thing that liberals fucking hate, and it's gun violence. That's why Rachel's acting like a fucking buffoon as well.
That happens in that conversation.
Yeah.
In Rachel's like work office. Rachel also has a really nice job because they meet in like one of her office at work or something.
Yeah, it's really nice.
But yeah, and she's like, well, Mike grew up around guns, and he's not like that. And he's like, I didn't grow up around guns. My dad was a cop. That's it.
Yeah. And also,
that's her kind of being racist too, because like I think she just thinks he grew up around guns because he's black.
That's a good point.
That's what I was picking up from that. And I'm like, I bet Rachel's fucking racist.
Probably. But like also Charlie's from the UK. He's not from America. And
right.
So, like,
and
he's got a lot of
brings this up because he's like, is it just like an American thing that like you guys are all gun crazy basically?
Right. And then on top of that, Emma grew up with a military father, so they moved around a bunch. And the place where she got bullied was in Missouri?
I forget where it was.
It was one of those,
but I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was in Mississippi because for whatever reason I was thinking there's a big ass puddle on the ground. Why the fuck is there a big ass puddle?
Yeah.
Oh, that's because they're constantly getting rain because it's near the panhandle. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Anyways. And so, like, she had to deal with probably, racism of her own, being a fish out of water, and
being
then
bullied and stuff,
being in a red state. So, like, she's more worldly than the rest of them, and that's probably another reason why she's a more agreeable person. The reason why all of these people are acting so fucking wild about this shit is because they live in an echo chamber, and they're not as lived as Emma's character, in my opinion.
Right.
And so that's why
I can definitely, I'm following this for sure.
And so that's why they're all acting this way. And I think that I'm not going to come out and say like, oh, it's better that we follow Charlie because I don't know what the other movie looks like. But if you put an air of mystique onto Emma's character, you just do context clues. You don't show everything.
Yeah.
You don't show how she grew up. You don't show her in a monologue too often. It makes... I don't know. I feel like it makes her character more interesting. And then you do get to that point where you're like, well, fuck, I want to know what's going on with her. But he gives you enough context clues to come to your own opinion that despite this want to take revenge on your classmates, she came out a better person than these three people by far.
100%. Will, you're fucking...
I know I'm right. Yeah.
Keep talking that talk, man. Keep going.
But that's what I'm getting at. Like, when you said you kind of agreed with the negative review person, I was not shocked, but I was like, damn, that's kind of wild because I don't agree with that at all.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that's where I'm coming from is this point right here is like the director, despite I don't know what he did because you keep saying put a pin in it.
I mean, okay, it's not that bad. Okay. It's not egregious, but it's frustrating.
But what I'm going to say is he's clearly either he's a competent director or the person who wrote it. Did he write it?
Yeah.
Okay. So like
solely too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well, he's a good writer.
Yeah.
Clearly he's a good writer.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah. I do.
Because like the narrative, you almost intimated that you felt like this movie was only like an hour and a half long, and that's because it breezes by. Because
does.
the narrative
It
is
moves
so good.
quick. I had such a good time watching this
Yeah,
with my
exactly.
wife. Yeah. We were looking forward to it, and it like exceeded all of our expectations.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just because he is a good writer, and he knows how to give you enough to where you want to know more, but you can't. That's not the important thing. The important, like the unfortunate thing is that the movie focuses on how this affects Charlie and him falling apart. And I feel like you had to do that in order to get the ow. I just hit myself in the
Are
ear.
you okay?
I'm good. It's ringing right now.
Oh.
But anyways,
It's like birds circling in front of you.
but what I was gonna say is you don't get the ending that you get without the narrative not being on Charlie, in my opinion.
Will, you convinced me. I like this movie more now.
Oh, there you go. I'm glad I can do that. I love it when I can do that.
It's one of those things where like the longer I sit and think about it, the more I like this movie.
Yeah.
Because like I was saying earlier, my knee jerk reaction was like just frustration.
Mm-hmm.
But
I really enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too, but I wanted it to go so many more places.
I got
because I thought it was so fascinating that she becomes like an activist.
You wanted to see
and
more
like
of that.
is completely repelled by what she was planning.
Mm-hmm.
And and like even Charlie kind of skims over that.
Because he doesn't.
But it's because he's so in his own world spiraling.
Mm-hmm.
And like that is the point of the movie, is like that he fucking sucks and that he just can't get over it. And she even calls him out very early. She's like, I know how you are. You fixate on things.
Mm-hmm.
And she's so right.
But he almost gets the edge of rationalizing it and accepting it, and then he runs in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
And I feel that is because of his upbringing of living in a place that doesn't have gun violence and moving to New York and being
not being accepting of, I guess, different, not ideas, but like just people that came from different backgrounds,
Mm-hmm.
maybe. Because like, what if you knew somebody that like, I've been arrested for like violent crimes, like, does that change your opinion of me?
Yeah,
like,
exactly. We are good friends. We have a good time. You know, whatever. And this happened in my past. Is that going to change anything?
Right.
And you either accept the person for who they are and they are not their mistakes, or you become this judgmental person. You don't want to deal with them.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of people who cannot see past what a person has done and not who they are currently.
Yeah.
And you're missing out on a lot of great people because of that.
You know what?
What's up?
I'm doing to Charlie what Charlie did to Emma here.
Yeah.
And I need to grow past that.
You
and
need to
and
grow
let
past
him,
that.
He is not his mistake.
He's not his
getting
mistakes.
over it.
And if the person who is married who's married to him and wants to continue a relationship can see past all the shitty things he did in a span of a week, then you can look past it too.
Yeah. Man, this is such a well-written movie, dude.
Yeah, I know.
I almost want to give credit to Ari to just be like, man, you know how to pick him, dude. Good job.
Yes, and also like you know how when we were talking about Begonia and how you can kind of see Ari Aster's influence onto I can't remember his name, Yorgos Lanthimos'
you got it, you nailed it, as far as I know. Yeah,
because his stuff is so fucking weird.
Yeah,
I don't know this guy's filmography, but
I don't either. It's a lot of shorts. He did do Dream Scenario with Nick Cage, where he's like this professor that keeps appearing in people's dreams. Did you see that?
Oh, I've not seen that. No,
it's on my Plex if you want to check it out.
Okay.
Courtney liked it a lot. So
okay,
yeah.
Well, she also likes Nick Cage a lot. So
well, there's nothing wrong with Nick Cage.
I know. I'm not saying I didn't say that. As
he does a lot of bad movies, but they're not bad because of him.
This is true. But what I was going to say is
Spider Noir.
I heard that's really good.
I heard, yeah.
I've not watched it. What I was going to say is if I go and watch that and then I watch this and there is not like a frenetic editing, or if there's not like really high tension,
I don't know if Square Peg produced that,
though. Then I will know. Well, that's what I'm going to get.
Right. That's like something he picked up. Yeah.
Had some sort of influence, and it's this. And like I can't.
I want to ask. I want to know these things.
Yeah, me too. Well, we need to just get
these are the things people need to ask at fucking Q&As and shit. You know? Yeah, we need a friend of the pod, Ari Aster. Ari, welcome to the pod.
Please, I would love to.
Hey guys.
I don't think you realize like how big of a heart attack I'd fucking have if he walked through that door and we sat and had a conversation with him.
Just like a meek little like balding guy with glasses, you know?
Yeah, I love it. Tell me about your mom. I really need to know.
Bro, we'll dedicate a whole series to it.
Yes. But what's going to get it is like, if that is the influence that Ari had on this film, then, you know, bravo to him.
Yeah.
And not taking too much credit away from the director.
I know. I feel like that's what I'm doing. I'm minimizing his input on
because
this.
what if this was all him? What if this was all him? You know,
could have been.
Who knows?
All right. Well, we've talked around it.
Yeah.
So let me break it to you.
Please tell me what happened.
Okay. So the Norwegian writer and director of the drama, Kristoffer Borgli, has made many short films and even a prestigious high-profile indie film, Dream Scenario, starring Nicolas Cage, as I mentioned earlier.
Yes.
Kristoffer made headlines around the time that the drama premiered due to the surfacing of an article that he wrote, which was published in a popular Norwegian magazine. The article, published in 2012 when Kristoffer was 27, reflects on a relationship he had with a teenage girl who was 17 and was attending high school at the time. The legal age of consent in Norway is 16, so there are no legal issues with the relationship. However, instead of listening to his friend's advice saying that the relationship was inappropriate, he chose instead to follow the example of filmmaker Woody Allen, who likes to, in a lot of his films, has people, his protagonist, even dating very young women, even underage. And also, he may have done that in real life. Kristoffer also explains that the relationship ended once their time together began feeling ordinary and boring, but he reflects fondly on the experience as a whole. When this surfaced while the drama was appearing in theaters, Kristoffer and the production company were asked for comment by publications about it, and they did not respond. Probably for the best, to be clear. It's not one of those things where like any answer is probably a bad answer.
Yeah. Damage is done, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was like 14 years ago, but interestingly, it should be noted. I can't say interestingly. It should be noted that Robert Pattinson is 11 years older than Zendaya. He is 40 and she is 29.
He's 40?
He's 40.
He looks good.
Yeah. I think he just turned 40.
Oh, okay.
He's definitely 10, maybe 11 years older, because I was trying to do the math real quick on it. But I just saw that he's listed as 40. She's 29.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Because I did think that he's a lot older than her. I had to Google it.
I didn't think anything of it.
Yeah. I mean, they're both past 25. So that's one of those things where it's like, okay, well, no one's really, it doesn't feel like, you know, there's like an advantage kind of thing here. You know what I mean?
And if anything, he's more of a loser than she is.
Well,
she's married down.
As we learned in the movie. Yeah. Will, I have no trivia on this movie. Unless
Fantastic.
You count the stuff I've already told you. How many stars would you give the drama?
We'll go with 4 out of 5.
Okay. That's nice.
I liked it a lot. I mean, I liked it a lot. I don't have any real qualms with it. I enjoyed the editing. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the acting. Yeah, it was good, man. I liked it a lot. Maybe it loses a star because Rachel's such a fucking... she's such a fucking caricature.
I gave it a 3 on Letterboxd the other day, but I will bump that up to a 3.5 now.
That half a point is from me, baby.
It is.
Hell yeah.
It truly is. Would you release this film under our Debaser label?
No.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think... it's not like...
You don't think it meets our criteria?
That's the thing, is like we can't just be like, oh, every A24 movie would be on our fucking thing.
Right,
like, we just can't do that, right?
Yeah.
It's... And like, I also can't be like, well, it's too polished or it's this, that, and the other. It's not weird enough. But the movie isn't weird enough. No, actually.
No, it's pretty weird.
Hold on. No. It's not. It's no.
There are people that think this movie is taboo, you know?
No, it's not fucking weird. But yeah, I was actually just about to be like, no, it does actually fall under my specific wheelhouse of school shooting stuff because, you know, that's a weird pet interest of mine. So
my original opener was from two guys who are clearly very comfortable talking about school shooting movies. But I didn't want to like give away the thing. In the beginning.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'll redact it. Yeah, no. I would. This is my fucking wheelhouse. It's true.
I know. To be honest, I probably wouldn't have had any interest in this movie if I didn't know that about it.
Yeah.
Because when it was like getting buzz online so early, that's what drew my attention. Mm-hmm. And when I read it, I was like, I'm seeing this. That's crazy.
That's funny. You know what's funny is Haley wanted to see it.
Yeah.
We saw something else inside. Or we were at, I can't remember what the fuck we were doing. We were doing something. And she's like, you want to go see the drama? I was like, fuck no, I don't want to see that. I didn't know.
Your loss.
I didn't know.
Your
Well, no,
loss.
I've seen it now.
Has she seen it now?
Yeah, she watched it with me.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, she loved it.
She did. Oh, good.
Yeah, we had
I'm
a good
glad.
time.
I'm glad. Okay.
Yeah.
I should have brought it up when I saw her the other day because we were talking about movies for a
We
bit.
watched it literally last night.
Oh, she
Yeah,
hadn't seen it
so
when I
no.
talked to her then. Okay.
No.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, I'll cut this out. I put Widow's Bay on the Plex because I was talking to her about it and I've been meaning to download it anyway.
Okay. Is that a show?
Yes. It's a new Apple Plus show.
Oh.
It's right up our fucking alley.
Yeah,
It is both comedy and horror at the
Haley
same
was
time.
telling me about that. She wanted to watch that.
It's the
I'll let her know.
buzz I've been seeing about this show
Mhm.
is nuts.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to get into it.
Cool.
It is like it
I'm
is apparently
excited
the
too.
funniest and like also does horror really well for
Yeah.
a comedy show. Like I can't wait.
Sick.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up unless you got anything else.
Would you release it under a label?
Oh, I should probably answer that too. No.
Okay, why were you getting on my case about it?
Well, I would have gone along with whatever you said, to be honest.
Okay.
If you said yes, I probably would have said yes too.
I did.
Because I could go either way on this.
Yeah, I
one.
corrected myself. It's like it's about school shootings.
'Cause I
Of
like
course
it.
is. I like it a lot too.
I wouldn't shoot it down if the opportunity
Right.
arose,
If
and
it's-
if it was like, yeah, it wouldn't ruin our budget if we like acquired it.
Yeah, but what you're saying is like we wouldn't
But-
pursue it.
No, I wouldn't pursue it.
Yeah,
Correct.
I think that's what I'm at too. Like it's a good
Yeah.
movie. Like I don't take this if this is like your judgment on whether or not you should watch this movie. I just hit myself in the ear again.
Oh yeah.
If this is your judgment, like this
it's
part
a
right
different
here,
criteria. It's not
Yeah.
like a movie that we recommend. It's just like a movie that we would want to acquire the rights to, so that we could distribute our own particular
Yeah.
boutique version of.
Yeah.
I should probably give a more thorough
No,
explainer
yeah,
of that
yeah.
question every time for the listener
Yeah.
too. But if
No,
you're listening this far, you're like a devoted friend. Thank you.
Thank you. But yeah, no, I think that's what it is. It's like I wouldn't go out of my way to pursue it, but if I guess the opportunity arose, I would, because it does deal with things that I'm interested in. It is a really well done film. It's competent. It's funny. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's good. It's well done. But like, it's just something about it is missing that like fits in with the weird shit that we enjoy. If
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so The Dirties
Mhm.
has a boutique label version, and it comes with the orange shirt that says "We're just here for the back."
No,
Yeah.
are you fucking kidding me? How expensive
Did
is
I not
that?
tell you about that?
No, you didn't.
Oh my! It's like $100. It's a lot. It comes with like a
God
bunch of
damn it.
stuff.
I want that fucking
Right?
shirt though. God
I
damn
know.
it.
If we did the the drama, would it come with like a camo jacket and like black face paint?
No, because that's racist. It would come with a
No, because she because she paints her eye. Okay,
I know, but it was
Jesus.
a joke.
Don't mean because doing black. God,
It was
damn
a
You make
fucking joke.
me feel so attacked.
Well, maybe
now.
you shouldn't fucking say it.
I wasn't
Anyways,
saying to do blackface with it. Well, Jesus Christ.
what I was gonna say is it comes with a nice button up shirt with like bloodstains and shit on it.
Oh yeah.
No, it comes with an extra DVD that is just all the outtakes of young Zendaya threatening the school.
Yeah.
That would be fucking great.
All of
actually.
the her filming it and like her webcam being like,
yeah, fuck it up.
"Hey, you fuckheads! Hey, fuckers!" Like doing her like taxi driver thing, you know?
So good.
Listen up, all you fuckers!
I love it.
I love that it was clearly her. Like she had seen Taxi Driver at like 14 and was like
Mhm.
just doing that into her
Travis
webcam.
Bickle,
It's
yeah.
so good.
It's very good.
Well, folks, tell a friend about the show. If you have any questions or comments, you can email us at debaserpod@gmail.com. Thank you for listening to Debaser. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to us on your podcast app and follow us on social media by searching for @debaserpod. We are on Instagram and Blue Sky, and we're kind of on Facebook, but
Not me.
I don't really check it because it's
Yeah.
tied to somebody else's account that checks it for me.
Nice.
Our guest today, nope,
No guess.
I don't read that today.
Nope.
My wonderful co-host is Will. I understand you're on Instagram at pocket_infinity and you're on Blue Sky at willswitch-engaged. Do you have anything else to plug this week?
When this episode comes out, I should be in Edmonton, Canada.
Holy
Is
shit.
this next week or the week after?
This is next week, yeah.
Oh, no. When you're listening to this, the week after this releases, I'll be in Edmonton, Canada. And if you're any of our Canadian listeners, which is just the one guy, go to the Canada Gaming Expo or whatever the fuck it is.
You don't even know the name of
Edmonton.
it.
I don't know. I'm showing up. I'm helping set up. I'm doing my fucking job, and then I'm collecting a paycheck and going home. That's what I'm doing. So I've got no.
You heard it here, folks.
He's getting a paycheck. That's all he wants. He just wants some money.
Well, for my co-host Will, I'm Jared. Take care and goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Debaser is hosted and produced by Will Taylor and Jared Rusk. The show is mixed and edited by Jared Rusk. The intro is by AJ Stillebauer. You can find more of AJ's work at ajstillebauer.com. The cover art is by Dog Bites Back on Instagram. Check out debaserpod.com for links to all of our episodes and more. You can email the show at debaserpod@gmail.com. Please remember to subscribe to us on your podcast app and follow us on social media by searching for @debaserpod. Special thanks to Haley and Courtney for their love and understanding. Thank you for listening, and take care of each other.